Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back on the channel. I'm here. I'm back. And I'm broadcasting. So without further ado, let's get the punters back on. Let's start talking Rolex Steel Sports. Get those super chats coming. I've been days without any super chats. I've been starving, man. I've been starving. And just very quickly, I just want to make a little announcement there. I heard through the grapevine our good friend Clive's former guest star and egomaniac has been come down with COVID. And although I don't really want him back on the show, I do wish him a speedy recovery, even if he is a nasty son of a bitch. I don't want to see him die. So, yeah, basically, the fact that he knew Archie Luxury saved his life. That's correct, because fans of his checked on him and got him to hospital. So you can thank the pontiff for saving the rancher's life. That's right. The bearded lady lives another day. There you go. You heard it first. He's got COVID. And apparently, you know, this is what I have sent my regards. I sent my wishes to him. Obviously, Bozo's not answering my emails or texts. Bozo's, he's not there. Bozo's not there. And you've also got, so Bozo's not there. And you've also got, so Bozo's not there. And the lion tamer, he's not there either. You know, they won't talk to me. Well, you know what? That's how it goes. So I'm just telling you, I saved the rancher's life. Without that friendship, he would have sunk. Now let's get guests on the show. Come on, guys. Rolex is in the audience. Paste. Let's go. I'm pasting. Come on, guys. Get on. Let's talk Rolex. I've come back from Melbourne. Yankee Doodle, man. You are the best. Yankee Doodle, you are great. Yankee Doodle Dandy, $2. He also came down with flaming hemorrhoids. I think that's just cover. They're lying. Hey, Marco, what's going on with you? You're a bit annoying. I got to tell you the truth, Marco. Just pipe the fike down. Could you get rid of your picture? I can't stand looking at you today. I'm in a really... Yeah, thank you. I got to be honest with you, Marco. You got to tone down a bit. When I got guests on here, you're starting to annoy me. Hello, Rolex. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Arch? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just saying to Marco, he's starting to annoy me a bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, he interrupts a bit too loud. Just pull the horns back a bit, Marco. I love you, but I'm just telling you. I see your ego's out of control. You've been posting some comments all around the place.
Dude, there's a second account. Someone made a second account on, and they're like posting in the chats.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's like a second account. It's weird.
Yeah, okay. And JJ Lacoute. Hello, JJ.
What's up, everybody? Hey, Arch.
Hey, how are you? And we got $5! $5 from Jeb. Here we go. Jeb, $5. Thank you. Oh, look at that sub. The Kermit. I love it. I want a Kermit. I'm going to put on my JJ Lacoute. You know why I'm going to put a JJ Lacoute on?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's no Steel Sports available from the AD. I went down to Melbourne. Could I get anything? I don't think so. Nothing available. You know that? Nothing available, guys.
It's crazy.
Absolutely nothing.
So what ended up happening?
It was a disaster. You know that? It was a disaster. Absolute disaster. I put my name down on some wait lists.
Oh, no, I meant like with the other guy, MJT.
No. I haven't seen. He's coming up on the 22nd. I'm seeing him. Yeah, I'm seeing him on the 22nd.
Nice.
And yeah, so it's all. I'm hoping that. You know what? I went to the ADs. You play the AD game. They took my details. We'll be in touch. Don't call us. We'll call you.
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Hey, by
Is
the
that
way,
$5? Is that $5? I don't know. This is very loud. Is it loud today? What the
Yeah.
hell's happening?
yeah, are you getting on my end?
I don't know. Is everyone else find you loud? Maybe it's my adjustment. I'm using my headphones from an iPhone. It's a long story. I can't.
Okay.
I've got my. Okay, that's better now. Probably I just adjusted it here. That's okay. Hello?
Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys about. Oh, that's me, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Do other people got a problem with you?
A little
Hello?
bit loud, yeah.
A little loud? Okay, hold up.
Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just me. I'll adjust my volume. Hello? I'll adjust my headset's volume. It's okay. That's okay.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to talk about the new Speedmaster that's coming out. I know you did a video on it.
Oh my God! Guess what? Guess what? I
What's up?
flew down to Melbourne. I called in some friends. A good mate of mine got a Speedy big box
Yeah.
at a massive discount 2 years ago.
Right.
So I rang him as I was landing in the airport. I said, "Hey." So basically, I flew down on point. So I had to fly Brisbane, Sydney. I had a stopover in Sydney for a couple of hours. Then I flew to Melbourne. Whilst I was in Sydney Airport, just
Yeah.
let me know if any super chats come in there. Steel Sports. I just got to type something in.
Yeah. And if anybody.
Whilst I was in Melbourne, you know what happened? So whilst
Go on.
I rang my friend and said, "Get me a, hey,
Yeah.
can you get me a Omega Speedy? Get me a Speedy. I'll take a Speedy. Big box. You know?
Okay.
Guess what?
What happened? It came in?
Guess what? No. They're no longer discounting.
So.
They are no
Did-
longer
yeah.
discounting. Do you understand?
Crazy. But
No
I just want
longer discounting.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely, I kid you not, he could get 5% because he's been a VIP with them.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely crackers. It is nuts.
Is
It
that
is
because
nuts.
it's being discontinued?
Yes, I believe so. You know, well, it always goes, you know, I've got a feeling Omega's done this deliberately. But, you know what? I just really felt if you got to get a Speedy at full price, even Joma Shop, you know, we've mentioned Joma Shop before.
Super chat.
Super chat, car
$10.
fun. Thank you, Marco. You're behaving nicely. $10 went to Breitling AD for brand new Super Ocean Heritage 42mm. Would only give 15% discount, and I said not enough. I need 25. They let me walk and bought one new from Grey Market dealer for 32. Good idea. Good idea. No, nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? That's it. Walk. If they won't give you the discount, get out of there now.
That's a good solid move right there.
There's no point hanging around if they're not going to give you the discount that you really want, is there?
Yeah.
It's stupid. Good on you.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, so Omega, it's getting so hot now. The Omega Speedmaster, even that is becoming, you can't get them because Rolex is so hard to get. Everything else has, I got to tell you, the Australian marketplace is really weird because what's happened is the Aussie dollar has strengthened 25%. It's
Yeah.
in the middle of COVID, it was just below 60 cents. Now it's over 74 cents.
Jesus
Okay?
Christ. That's crazy. But Arch, I wanted to ask your opinion on this. So for the new Speedmasters that are coming out, I know you did a
Yes.
review where you're talking about all the differences, but
Yeah.
if you look on the back of the older ones, they said flight qualified NASA for all manned space missions, but because of PC
now it's all
culture,
people. Yeah, peace.
all human spaced missions. What do you think about that?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that?
Look, I gotta be totally honest with you. I've got to be totally honest with you. I think it's absolute bullshit, really. You know this? Absolute bullshit. It's bullshit, okay? Sorry, that's a 20% price change, okay? The currency, 20%. Massive. It's a I gotta be honest with you, this PC world we live in there, man, I would say there's some better watches out there. I would not be paying big premiums, okay?
Yeah.
I went to AD recently, one that I don't really shop at. I just went to visit, and
Yeah.
they were offering 25% off Breitling without even really asking. You know, I just asked how much the watch was, and she showed me the price on the tag, and then said, "Hold on a second." Pulled out her calculator, and dropped it down from 8,000 and change US to 6,000 and change US, without even asking.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Without you even asking.
Well, that's not even. You got to be careful, you know. I got to be honest with you. The whole look, Breitlings, they've gone up. You cannot get the cheapy Breitlings anymore. It's very difficult. Everything has gone up. RCO, $5. Arch, thoughts on the new Bond Seamaster? Obviously would never pay new prices, but interested in your thoughts about it, price aside. I actually like it. I like the aesthetics of it. I like the bracelet. Look, I would buy anything if the price is cheap enough, okay?
You'd buy a Seamaster?
I don't hate the Seamaster. Yeah, I don't hate it, but it'd have to be pretty damn a deal that you couldn't. I want to be able to. I like to buy things that I could play with for a while and get out.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. But I mean, Seamaster's tank on the secondhand market. You have to get a good deal on it.
Well, the new Bond is still running close to retail at this point.
Are they really the ones with the mesh bracelets?
I believe so. The one RCO is mentioning.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a little while before getting it if you want to get it under retail, like significantly under retail.
Damn.
That's
wild.
New. Still pretty new though.
I gotta tell you, it's pretty damn hard.
Got a super chat, Arch.
Here we go. Cook K, $3. So how'd you go with the ADs here in Melbourne? Terrible. Absolutely. Look, they're all nice. Oh, hello. How are you? Been watching your videos for years. They were very nice. They were nice, but I couldn't get anything. Okay?
Did they have any models in the cases?
Actually, I went into Watches of Switzerland and they had all the new subs and the Oyster Perpetuals. They were display only.
Gee.
Okay? And
It's pretty wild.
yeah, but you know what? There's nothing you can buy. They had a I put my name down for a Milgauss. I couldn't, you know, I had to be approved. I mean, a lousy black dial Milgauss. I mean, it's 11.7 Aussie, which you Americans wouldn't get this, but that's a lot of money Aussie for a damn Milgauss.
Milgauss, that's a lot, yeah.
And you can't even get it. That's the best part. You can't even
Would
get
you
it.
pay over retail for a Milgauss? I like Milgauss, but I wouldn't pay over retail for one.
Well, you have to. There's no stock. stock.
Yeah, stock must be so different in Australia versus the US.
It's crap. It's
Oh,
crap.
no.
Christopher Chen, $5. Always service speedies with Omega because they give you free set of crown and pushers. They're made of cheap metal that rusts and needs replacement. I don't know if it's that cheap.
Oh, sorry, go on.
You know, Breitling also, they say when they service a watch, they replace all the hands, they say. Right? I don't know. You know, this is why the original Speedmaster, if you've got an original Speedmaster with original hands, is so valuable, because Omega used to change them all the time. Sometimes they do these things with the best of intentions, but it can actually hurt the market, you know, the watch.
Archie, you had a Speedmaster for a while, right?
Yes, I had a couple of Speedmasters.
Do you think they're durable watches for like a day-to-day life?
Look, the funny thing is, it's funny you say that. They are not as durable as a Rolex. I never felt the metal was as strong. They are very nice. I think they could be, if you were careful with it, definitely. Okay?
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. But you got to remember, the Speedmaster's not waterproof because it's a chronograph, right? And it's not water. It's very good case, but it's not waterproof. And secondly, you got to be careful with it. Okay? If you're careful, it'll be a great watch. But if you're a bit rough and, well, even a Rolex, you can't really rough and tumble with a Rolex either, you know?
That's what I say. I see photos of people like doing yard work or construction, not construction, but they're like getting their Rolexes super dirty. I'm like, do you know how hard these are to get?
And do you know how much damage you're going to really cause by doing that? It's silly. You're just going to hurt yourself. You're not going to hurt anyone else. My dad's like that. He's got a Datejust. He wears it everywhere. He's
doing like yard work,
like mowing and clean. I said, because he said to me his dream Rolex. I said, what is your dream Rolex? He said, a gold one. I said, mate,
you're gonna ruin that.
He's got a 16234, so that's white gold bezel, steel on a Jubilee. Yeah, 36 mil. And I said, man, if you're gonna wear your gold one like that, it will honestly stretch and fall to bits. I said, you cannot. And he's also got, he wears a, you know, the arthritis band, copper band, which, oh my God, I said, don't do that, put it on the other wrist.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
RCO, $10 to celebrate getting through 2020. Been thinking about going over the top. What do you think, Patek Chrono or 993 Targa?
993, for sure.
Look, now the question is, it depends on, do you already have some nice cars?
Oh, that's true.
Do you have nice watches? If you've got, look, I think the Porsche itself there, I got to be honest with you, I'd love to get a Porsche. I'd love to get a Porsche. In my country, they are so expensive.
I'm glad you brought it up, but go on.
I would love just a Cayman. I'd love a Cayman. Even a Boxster. I'd be over the moon with a Boxster. Gunmetal grey is a good choice. I think black is a bit, how's your father? But it's gunmetal grey.
Yeah.
Gunmetal grey. You know what I really love? My favourite colour combination. Let me tell you my favourite colour combination on Porsches.
Which one? And if you say gunmetal grey, don't try to butter me up.
No, it's actually royal blue. You know, metallic dark royal blue with a beige interior.
Yes,
I like that combo. Well, not a cream, more of a beigey, browny, caramelly colour.
Yeah,
caramel.
I think it's called Palomino, but go on.
And then the other colour I really love, because there was a 7. I don't know if it was a 718 or what was the previous one? That was a 986, wasn't it?
The 981.
986.
I think it's 987, but go on.
Super chat on it.
Okay, thank you. RCO, $5. My daily driver at this point are M5 and an Aquanaut. Ooh, let me come back to RCO. Let me just finish this story quickly. I gotta tell you, I seen a white Boxster, black interior, with the maroon rag top.
What? Wait, was it the 981 or the 718?
Sorry, it wasn't a 718. What was before the 718?
The 987 or the 981?
It was the last model before the 718.
It was called the 981 or something like that.
Okay, there we go. 981. That's what it was. and it's white, and it's got a maroon rag top that just looks amazing. Okay, so my daily RCO $5, my daily driver at this point M5 and an Aquanaut. Oh,
It's pretty cool. M5s are cool.
Big money.
What would I do? I got to be honest with you. If it was me, I'd get the Porsche. Get the Porsche. I don't know. Look, you know what? RCO, this is what life is about. What do you get?
Well,
I think I'd say you get an M5. Jesus Christ.
that's
that
a
is
fucking beast.
You know what? I tell you what, I'd get the Paddock Chrono then.
Yeah,
That'd
get
be
the
lovely.
Paddock one.
Get a Paddock Chrono. Because let's
Nah.
face it, the M5 is going to lose so much money. You know, they really do drop.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
It's an
Arch,
amazing car.
I was going to ask you, what do you think about the 996s? You know, everybody shits all over them. I like them.
That's the fried egg.
Yeah, the fried egg ones.
You know what?
I like them.
I love any Porsches. I really, really do love Porsches. I love the early 911s, you know, like the 1960s ones. I love the 70s. The 80s ones, I'm not a big fan of 80s. I kind of think they're a bit loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
I love the 90s Porsches, the 90s series. I love the 90s. And I've got to be honest with you, anything 2000s onwards, I've loved. I don't care about the... People don't like that. I think those... I don't have a problem with them. I've never had the fried egg
Would
lights.
you buy one?
Sorry?
Would you buy one?
I don't have $500 at times, okay?
I'm
Okay,
saying,
okay.
like, if you had 20 grand, would you buy one? 20 US, which is, I think, what
Look.
they're going for.
Okay. Let me tell you honestly, okay? Okay, I need a lot. Okay, I'll tell you completely honestly. I've only got one garage. I've kind of... Look, you know what? I'd love to have a Porsche. I would love a Porsche. But I think, honestly, yeah, I would buy one. I'd want the manual. I don't want the... I would... My personal preference would be manual and the non-convertible. Okay?
You would have two? Oh, non-convertible. The
Non-convertible.
hardtop. Yeah.
And and I don't want the four-wheel drive one. Four-wheel. I want I just want the standard basic one. That's all I want. I don't need a turbo. Don't need an S. Just get me a basic one. Manual. That's it. I would love one. I would love it. I would look after it. I would talk to it. I'd have an intimate relationship with it. I would love it. I would love it more than people. I would. I really would. Yes, I would. And I would...
It won't disappoint you.
No. The problem is, I honestly... I'm not prepared to do what's needed to do that. Okay?
That's so funny. I was trying to send you a photo right now. This really funny photo I saw online where they were comparing
Yes.
911s to Rolexes. So like the modern Rolex is the new 41 mil, and then the 40 mil Rolex is like the transitional ones, and then the pre-ceramics are the classics, and then the 5513s are like the vintages.
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay.
We have a super chat, Arch.
Super chat, thank you. AMG, $8. General thoughts on Melbourne arts, considering moving to Brisbane next year, and keen to get your thoughts on and comparisons on lifestyle. Let me tell you what I thought of Melbourne. I can just show you what I thought of Melbourne, okay? Everyone wears a mask. You know what? These fucking things do nothing. They do nothing. They do less than nothing, okay? These masks, they do nothing, okay? It really doesn't. It's airborne particles. They're going to fit through, okay? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Look, what do I think of Melbourne? I actually liked the weather. The weather was beautiful yesterday. Nice and chilly. You can wear a suit. You can wear a dress watch. I quite like... The thing about Melbourne is this. Let me tell you this. If you're in the expensive parts, like Collins Street in the city, it's actually nice. You move out to the really cheap areas like Sunshine, St. Albans, it's bloody awful. Really nasty and awful, okay? If you're in the posh part, Toorak, Armadale, all those posh areas of Melbourne, it's beautiful. It's a bit like Sydney's like that. Sydney, you go to Rose Bay, Double Bay, you go to the northern suburbs, you go to Bondi, it's beautiful, beautiful. You go to Mount Druitt and it's bloody awful, okay? So, Melbourne, it's, if you're in the posh part, it's nice. If you're in the scummy part, yucky.
Yeah.
And I find in Melbourne, you've got a lot of homeless street people. They seem really, how do I put this? Really hardened. Is that wrong to say that? Melbourne street people seem to be really fucking hardened. Really nasty, grubby, grotty, dirty, stingy, vicious.
Just say black people, Arch. God.
No. They're not. Actually, to tell you, to tell you the truth there, I didn't see one coloured street person. They were all whites.
Oh,
all
really?
White, all white. No, I got to tell you, no. This is I'm not afraid to call a spade a spade. They were all white actually. I think mainly drug use. You could see that they got that real speed. You know, that thin look. They just looked absolutely hopeless. Street urchins. That's what they look like. Hopeless.
Vic, isn't it like that in New York too? Like there's a lot of homeless, like white kids running around.
We have that in Montreal, to be fair, as well. You go to the parks downtown, and you'll find needles everywhere. People on benches. It is what it is.
But it's like, I don't know. In LA, it's like white kids, like actual kids. That are just
but LA is bad, isn't it? I heard the drug problem is rampant, and you guys have like 60,000 homeless in California now.
Yeah, downtown LA is just crazy. They'll throw shit at your cars if you drive around late at night.
Hey Andrew.
Man, are you doing the show today?
Yeah, I'm doing it now, live now.
Oh, plastic water pump. Get those ratings.
Yeah, jump on, plastic. Jump on. I'll put the link in the description. Okay.
Okay, man.
Thanks, man. That was Plastic. Plastic wants to come on.
Super
Arch,
chat.
I sent you a photo, by the way. I sent you a photo of your email.
I have to have. Oh, RCO. I gotta have a go at Plastic because he was on another show. I hear. Ooh. RCO $20. Arch, are you Aussies still resentful of us Yanks? No. We love the Americans. We're angry at the Chinese. I was just reading about the Battle of Brisbane the other day. What the fike, man? Post-COVID was planning a work trip out there. Is it going to end in fist? No. There's no problems with that. We love Americans. It's the Chinese who have been. We should never have opened our mouth. We should never have opened our mouth. Hello, Plastic.
Hey guys, what's happening? Long time no hear, Parnov.
What's going on, Andrew?
Hey, who we got there? Marco, Rolex. Who else is there?
Got Vic.
Yeah.
Vic.
Excellent. Hey, I was pushing for a reunion show yesterday, Parnov.
I saw
Where
that.
were you? You were on another show.
Yeah, I was on another show. I was on another show for 15, 20 minutes, pushing for a reunion
special.
special.
Was this? Which show was this?
The Goldberg special.
And what did he say?
He said, not likely, but I just kept pushing it. And as I signed off, I said, look forward to having a reunion show in the new year. So, and I left
what did
a
he
message.
say to that?
Didn't say anything. Said, have a nice day. I left a message in the comments. I said, looking forward to the reunion show in the new year.
Yeah. And what did he say to that?
No one's deleted it.
Okay.
Wait, so is Clive really in the hospital?
I heard all this stuff about Clive, but I didn't really comment about Clive because we don't have the same feeling towards Clive as we do towards the other guys.
Yeah, but like, is he really in the hospital though? Did he really get?
I don't want to comment.
Yeah, he is. It's exclusive for this channel. He is.
Shit.
He's got COVID. Okay, and because we saved his life because he had friends. Because he has no friends. Someone rang to check on him, and they were able to get his daughter there, and they managed to get him he didn't have enough oxygen. Okay.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's not the healthiest of people.
No,
Yeah,
we just hope that obviously we hope everyone pulls through. But as far as friends of the channel goes, he's probably not on the top of the list at this stage.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'd rather have Bozo come back.
Bozo and the other gentleman I was talking to. Actually, I really like both of those guys. It was good to talk to them again.
Actually, to tell you the truth, I've got new political allegiances. Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney's support comes with strings attached. And no, we don't want the dog tamer either. The lion tamer either.
Oh, okay. Not in for a reunion special?
No, because I'm depending on Bear Clooney's money now.
Okay, well let's all right. Well, let's just make it clear there's going to be no reunion special, even though it would have brought in a lot of money.
Okay, well if it brings in, we'll have to get approval from Bear Clooney first because he's a major sponsor now.
We have to get approval. We have to keep pushing. I think that reunion special would be a blockbuster.
It's like Suckerhorn. Like Suckerhorn, there's certain people he doesn't allow on, and
Fair
now
enough.
Bear Clooney's also got pull. See, so.
I did give kudos to Bear. Listen, I'll tell you on the other channel, the Omega Speedmaster breaking news about the discontinuation, I believe was broken by our friend the Bear. And on that other channel, they were saying it was broken by Federico. So, I gave full kudos to Bear, okay?
Okay, Bear's cool. Yeah, it's all good. No, Marco, we're okay. We're cool, man. We're cool. We're cool. It's all good, Marco. It's cool. Relax.
Wait, what's going on?
No, it's all right. It's all okay. Look, I got to tell you seriously, guys. The hunt for Steel Sports. Andrew, I went down there yesterday, right, to Melbourne.
Yep.
I was down in Melbourne. Disaster. No, here we go. RCO, $5. Arch, I've been swamped with work. Haven't kept up on the Clive dog trainer drama. How much do I need to super chat for you to give a rundown? Make it $20. $20 and I'll give you the rundown.
Are you going to give the full rundown or the quick rundown?
We'll give him. We'll make it $10 for a quick, whatever he
quick
wants.
rundown. Yeah. Just be careful what you say about rundowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I got to tell you seriously.
Did you see Shani?
Yeah, I saw Shani. Shani. He's cool.
Nothing in the back room.
No, I was just chatting to him. How you going? I just want to say hello. I went and saw a few interest. Here we go. RCO spill, baby. Okay, so basically what happened is there was a certain individual who the lion tamer can't stand. Okay, I set up this ARCHIELUXURY LGBT because I thought, hey, if I'm embracing gay men, I may as well try and make a bit of money out of them, okay?
Because we love everybody, don't we, Archie?
And, so because there's the ARCHIELUXURY WhatsApp group, there's also a gay one too, which I was trying to promote because these guys, they got no wives, they got no kids, they got more disposable income. So I set this group up. I didn't really do much. I just post the odd thing there, here and there. And anyhow, there was an individual who Mark couldn't stand, namely because he was a Trump supporter. And anyhow, Mark left the group, the lion tamer left the group, and I put him back in. I thought he fell out accidentally, and then he goes, he got really shitty with me, and I got heaps of stuff going on with my adult kids. They're just a disaster. And then what happened was, one day I was doing a live show. I had the lion tamer, I had Bozo on, and Clive, the bearded lady, is always trying to put weird names. He's always playing pranks, the toilet jokes, he's always got his shtick. He's got his negative, nasty shtick. Anyhow, a guy was in the lounge room waiting to come on, and it turned out to be this guy that the lion tamer can't stand because he's also gay and he's also a Trump supporter. And they thought that I deliberately put this guy in because of the ongoing row. And the honest truth is, I've got problems with my adult kids. I don't even care about the stupid politics or crap. So what happened was, they left, and they accused me of treachery. They said, "Oh, you did this," and man, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to survive.
It's an honest mistake. It's an honest mistake.
And they all pissed off. They didn't come to me and say, "Why did you do that?" And if they would have come to me, I would have said, "Look, it was a mistake. I'm not going to ever let that person on again." Blah blah blah. But they ran off and screamed. I think seriously. Very quickly, Marco, $10. I need some financial advice to buy a Rolex.
Ponif, let me ask you.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm graduating university in about a year, and like I said, I want to get a Rolex. But
yes.
I was speaking with my mom. So if I get a Rolex, I'll have about 11,000 Canadian, which is roughly 12 Aussie, okay? And then I'll still have about 5,000 in savings, but no debt, no student loan debt or anything like that. Do you think I should get one? Or
well, what have you got at the moment? What do you got at the moment?
Just the PAM.
Okay, just give me 5 minutes. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Just very quickly. So very quickly, what happened then was he got upset. They got angry. They accused me of treachery. I tried to patch it up. I apologized. I got Suckerhorn on the case. I even spoke to Clive and said, "Look, this was an accident. This is what happened." And I never hated the Lion Tamer. I never hated Bozo. I don't know why Bozo, they just left me and said, "Well, if you let this person on, we're just gone." They thought I just trying to run a stupid second-rate show to bring in some cash.
even came on board for you. Remember, ER super chatting them $100, man.
And I explained the story to Sovereign. He's never going to come on again. He took me to lunch. He said, "Oh, I can't, whatever. You don't want to come on? Don't come on. I don't care anymore. You know this, I don't care. You don't want to come on? Don't come on. If you're gonna get your knickers in a knot, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay, but since they left, I gotta say, I actually enjoy the shows more. This new crew, it's got vibe. It's got pep. It's a different audience. We talk watches more. It was a lot of egos. Beforehand, a lot of egos. So I'm actually, in all honesty, the only person I really miss is Bozo. Okay? Bozo, the unemployed clown. Okay? That's the only one I really miss. I miss Bozo. And to be honest with you, all the other ones, they can just... I'm just sick of their shtick. You know, I'm just sick of them. Without me, they would be nothing. They would be absolutely nothing without me. I gave them presents. I gave them an audience, and they stab you in the back. That's the way friendship works. You
now,
give
Archie,
them your soul.
Question for you, Archie. Since the Exodus, your channel has improved in ratings, revenue, and audience, has it not?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to ask. I got to tell you, I'm feeling a lot better too. Marco, I'm going to answer your question now, okay?
Okay.
Now, Marco, I want to ask you this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How much? What do your parents do? Are they together? Are they married? Are they separated? Are they rich? Are they poor? What are they?
Yeah.
How hot is your mom?
My parents are. My mom is 49. My parents are divorced, but
Archie, she's single.
They're both pretty like not wealthy but successful, you know, like upper middle class.
Okay. Does your mum own her own home?
Yeah, she
paid off.
She got the home after the divorce.
Paid off?
Not completely. No, there's a mortgage.
Okay, and your dad? How rich is your dad?
He's okay. He's He's doing well.
Okay.
Let's just put it like that.
Who paid for your PAM?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought it. I would buy the Rolex as well in full. Like, I don't get any help from my parents. Just like with school, I pay for school because I don't like favors.
So who's mentioned this Rolex? Who's going to buy this for you? What happened? Tell me what happened.
No, I want to buy it for myself. But what I'm asking you is this, okay? So if
is your mum putting money in or not?
Who? My parents? No, they're not putting anything in.
Oh, you're doing it yourself?
Yeah, I'd be buying it all by myself.
Oh, they're not putting any money in?
No. I was asking my mom for advice on whether I should buy it, but she thinks no because it's a lot of money, but you know how the way that parents are, right?
How old are you?
I'm 21. I'll be 22 by the time I graduate.
Do you have a car?
No, I don't have a car. But I don't really need one at the moment.
Okay.
And
you're in
always,
which city of Vancouver of Canada? Which city?
Montreal.
Montreal. That's an expensive city, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's not too cheap, is it?
No, it's pretty. It's about Australia, like yeah, suburbs. You live in the suburbs, unless you're wealthy, you know. Because I'll still have, like, I could spend 11 Canadian, which is about 12 Aussie, on a Rolex, and still have about 5,000 in savings left, which I could use toward the car. You understand?
Do it, man.
Or keep saving.
Let me.
It's hard. That's a hard one because you're in your early 20s.
Yeah,
that's a time where.
Here we go. 2 smoke, 2 stroke, $2. Opportunity cost too big for early 20s. I gotta say, you know what I would do? Okay, seriously, right? I gotta be honest with you, man. You've got the Pam, right?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful watch. That's not cheap in its own right.
Very true.
Right? I would tend to say. What's your degree in?
I'm a finance major.
There's money there.
Yeah, finance, and I'm doing a marketing minor, if anything. So.
I tell you what, I tell you honestly, right? I think if you're early 20s, you need one good watch, right? I would probably say, right? I tell you honestly, you could put some that money's actually quite a nice little nest egg you've got there. I would probably say to you, invest it. I don't know if I'd buy the Rolex.
Yeah, I do have it invested right now. So I'm invested just in the S&P 500 index fund, and like my
index funds are great.
Yeah,
look, I got to be honest with you. I got to be honest. What return a year are you getting out of that?
It's about 6 to 8%, whatever the market does, right?
Okay, I tell you honestly, right? I reckon. In your 20s, one good watch. You got the Pam. I would just stay with the Pam. I'd stay cashed up.
I agree. I think a Pam is a great watch.
That's it.
I reckon get the Rolex for your 30s.
Oh, that's too far. That's too far.
No, it's...
What about this? What if I get a second job when I enter the job market? Like I work at a restaurant on weekends, and then I use that money to get a Rolex.
Look.
Oh, buddy.
Look, I got to... Here we go. Bear Clooney, $5. We got the bear in the house. Bear in the house! Co-hosts are irrelevant. They come and go. We are here because of Archie. Whole idea of retardinals was just stupid and obnoxious. No one misses them. Thank you. Thank you. I got to be honest with you. Tanzil, $5. Archie, can you tell Junior Adrikos here, he's also from Montreal, to invest his super into Patek Philippe? Run up the credit card, young blood.
I'm not at that level quite yet. No.
Okay, I got to tell you, seriously, if I were you, man, I got to be honest with you. When I was your age, right, I bought a Beamer, I bought a BMW, right? I bought a BMW. And I also bought a Rolex, right? But looking back on it, I wish I had invested that money for long-term growth. You know what I'm saying or not?
Yeah, that was my plan. So I
wouldn't be e-begging if I had that money invested instead of buying a stupid car. Mind you, I don't know if it was stupid. Was it? I had a good time in it.
Yeah, but you got your enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, look.
Archie, got to go, man. Have a great day, guys.
Hey,
see you, fellas.
Plastic Water Pump.
Bye.
Love you.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Look, I would say seriously. Just quickly, Nate owes $8. You think you can cop a hot Rolex before Toby Mitchell or Shane Warne at a Melbourne AD? You're dreaming, big boy. Yep, I know. Look, seriously, I tell you this, Marco. Keep your money invested. You know that? You got a Pam. That's a beautiful watch.
I know,
You know what?
But I want a Rolex. So, like, I've been looking at Explorer.
You know what? I want one too, right? I wanted a lot
Oh.
of things. When you get it, it doesn't. So you move on to something else you want just as badly. Seriously, you know what? Your Pam is. What Pam model you got?
Pam 183.
Pam 183. That's one of the newer.
No, it's
Pam
older model. It's a radium
18.
with the wire.
Ah, sorry. Just bringing it up now. Oh, that's such a cool watch. I love that. That's a beautiful
Marco.
watch.
Yeah,
I would wait. I would wait until you, if you're like dead set on buying a Rolex, I would wait until you can afford it 3 times over.
Okay, so
That's what my dad said.
I'll explain to you my rationale. Okay, so basically, there's kind of 2 options, right? Just keep it invested for the next, I don't know, 40 to 60 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or what I could do is get a Rolex, get a second job, and then rebuild that next nest egg. Because I don't mind, like, listen, in the summers, I used to have, like, a full-time job, and then I would work weekends at a restaurant all the time. So working 60, 80-hour work weeks, I don't really mind it, you know? As long as I'm bringing in the coin, I don't mind working hard.
Are you working now?
No, not at the moment, because COVID is kind of messed everything up. Yeah.
Why don't you wait until you get your job, like after your studies, and you start your career? At least it's something to target, to aim for, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many jobs in Montreal available now, especially like finance, marketing, accounting. That, I mean, you're starting easily in the $40,000 to $50,000 range, and within, like, listen, my brother didn't have like the greatest grades in the world. He's a good student, but I mean, he's already been in the job market 2 years, and he's making now $60,000.
Bear Clooney, $5. Archie, just a little favor from my AD. Can you please repeat their name like you do David SW? AD's name is Joseph Anthony. Joseph Anthony. I'll do this in big screen. Joseph Anthony, Joseph Anthony, Joseph Anthony. When you need Rolex. There we go. I got to tell you seriously, my advice is you can never tell another man what to do with his money. Okay? Whatever I say, you can you got to do what you want to do. Okay? Tanzil, $5. Tanzil, $5. AC3, does Junior Adrikos remind you of a younger self when you were working as a cabbie buying Cartier Panthers and other shiders? I got to tell you, seriously, Marco, I can't tell you what to do with your money. Okay?
I can't.
Some people buy crack cocaine. Some people buy cocaine.
Yeah.
Some people buy, index funds. You've got to work out a balance between happiness and financial security. Okay? You've got a finance degree, so I don't need to tell you about compounding interest.
Yeah.
Or investing, or this. What Rolex would you consider? Tell me this. What Rolex would you consider?
Probably Explorer 1, maybe a Milgauss, but I prefer the Explorer 1 out of any.
Or maybe a Cellini.
And what would you do? What would you do with your Pam then?
No, I would keep the Pam.
Okay. If you really, really want it,
sell it. Maybe the Pam.
Get it.
Maybe sell the Pam.
Get it. Right? But look, I tell you this now. Seriously, my honest advice is, I would say to you, I would just keep the money invested, and it's good to have a goal. Well, sometimes when you reach these goals, it ain't what you thought it would be. Seriously, if I were you, I would keep the money. But what am I to tell a young man? I've got children who got no money. They don't really have a job. And, I got to be honest with you. No matter what you choose there, it's got to be something you want to do. Buying a Rolex is not the worst mistake of your life. You can always cash out.
That's
you can enjoy
true.
it. It's not the worst thing you could do. But I would get in touch with. Don't play ADs. They're not going to do anything for you. Go to David SW and get it.
Arch, how old is your kid? The adult one.
I got 27, 24, 15, and 13.
No way. You got a kid that's 27?
Yep.
What does
28
he
in
do?
February.
What does he do for work?
Um,
Or is that too personal? We can move on.
Yeah, we move on. So, what do you think?
So he's unemployed. They're the oldest two are unemployed. One's in rehab, and the other one is. I'm trying to get him to go to rehab.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Arch. I didn't know. My bad.
Hey, it's not all beer and Skittles on the Archie Luxury channel.
Sorry to hear that, Connor.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it's bloody tough. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed because. But anyhow, this is. You got to make your own. They make their own decisions. I never been in drug culture. I never been interested.
Me neither.
I never even smoked weed.
Me neither.
I'm not anti-weed. Some people.
I'm just kidding.
It doesn't do anything. I like a bit of alcohol. I do drink a little bit. I got to be honest. The biggest addiction I have is sugar. If you said to me you could have a glass of wine or an ice cream, I'd take the ice cream anytime.
Hey, Paul, I'm Italian, so I understand your food addiction. I got you.
Yeah, it's just
love our food.
I know, and I love fettuccine. I love fettuccine and.
Ooh, Vic, you know about fettuccine, right? Nice pasta.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, carbs. I got to be honest with you. You can't just keep eating that stuff, and
with the carbs and the fat in there, that's a heart attack waiting to happen. That's a deadly combo.
Exactly.
Yeah, bury me a happy man. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna eat some pasta later tonight, actually.
But I gotta say,
Rolex has no calories, Arch. Rolex has no calories.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Well, Arch, what do you think, Marco? Would you ever sell your pan to fund a Rolex?
Because it's my first luxury watch. Like the way Archie talks about his 1016 and how he wish he'd have it, I know later down. First of all, I'm not a flipper, and then second of all, I know down the line I would regret it because there's sentimental value there. It's your first luxury piece.
Here we go, Jaden V, $5. 2 great t-shirt lines from the show. Grape line and beer and Skittles. There we go, thank you. I gotta tell you, seriously, whatever makes you happy, you gotta do. I can't tell you what happiness is, right?
Yeah.
And upgrading your watch doesn't necessarily make you a flipper. A flipper is more like somebody who buys at retail with the...
Oh, no, I understand.
That's a flipper.
Like, when I buy, I hold. Do you understand? Like, I don't plan on ever selling.
I hear you. I'm just saying it doesn't really make you a flipper. I mean, like, you don't have to feel uncomfortable about it if you decide to change your mind.
Sorry.
That's not what I mean.
That's not what
I outgrew it, just style-wise. It just was a little too big for me, and I sold it, and I bought an Explorer, too, with money, so...
I sold my Speedmaster to get my car. Ain't nothing wrong in that.
No.
Yeah, I told you that, Arch.
You're 25, Rolex?
No, I'm 30. Well, 29, but I'm turning 30.
Okay, still. Huh.
Yeah, but I sold
it.
At 30 years old,
I sold it for a down payment.
In California? How many people can say that?
Yeah, that's exactly it. He's got a Porsche. I mean, that's so cool, man. They're expensive in Canada.
Yeah, they're way cheaper. They're way cheaper here.
They put salt on the road, don't they?
Yeah, in Canada because we have so much snow. Like we just got our first big snowfall, like 5 inches, but it's just starting now. We get like minus 30 degree weather, like 30 inches of snow, like it's crazy. It's like New York, basically. New York storm.
Well, I guess what me and Vic are saying is that you shouldn't see it as flipping. And I know you like your pan, but if it would be easier on your bank account, don't be afraid to move your pan. I had a Seamaster before my Speedmaster. I sold that. I had an Aquaterra one time. I sold all of them because I outgrew them.
I mean, unless you really like it. If you love it, keep it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying sell it, but I'm just saying you don't have to feel guilty.
The nest egg I built now that I want to use to buy a Rolex, I would have either kept invested or would put it towards a down payment, maybe on a first investment property. That was my plan. But then I'm like, ooh, the attraction of Rolex, like my trigger finger is itchy a bit now,
I didn't buy my first Rolex until I bought my house.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. So there's like better investments I can make now than a Rolex, which is why I'm like I don't know what to do.
Well, if you're not sure, your best bet is to save your money, I would guess.
Anyways, we're not there yet, but I just wanted to get some preliminary advice. Thanks, Harsh.
Look, I gotta tell you, let me tell you this, right? I had a very nice car. I had a Mazda. It was a Mazda 3 equivalent, okay? It's a little bit sporty and that there. And then I sold that and got a BMW 1 year later, which was dumb, okay? But, you know, I really loved it. I loved the BMW, and I look back on it now, and I don't really need to have a luxury car, because I've already had a couple of luxury cars.
Oh my goodness.
So,
look at the super chat.
MJT. Here we go.
Shut up.
$10. Just got to the show. Sub Data's arrived. Punters safe and sound. And he's coming to see me on the 22nd. The 22nd of December. He's flying up. He's got a couple of hour window, so I'm just arranging funds.
Is it at his house, or is it going to the AD?
No, he's got it. He's got it at his house. He's in Tasmania, and I'm just arranging funds. Unfortunately, the paddock 5127, I had a deal with that, but it kind of fell through.
Gonna be a Merry Christmas after all for you.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, it's. Look, I'm just finding some funds. I'm just getting some funds ready. I got a credit card. I'm just trying to do a few things. It's all okay. I've got a guy who's going to give me credit. I just got to give him my 6006 as security.
Ooh.
What about your girlfriend's credit card, Arch?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's another option.
Find a new girlfriend and use her credit card, then get rid of her.
Vic, I like your style.
Yeah. Nick Clooney, $2. Congratulations on the sub, Paul. Thank you.
You are the Pontiff, after all.
Well, it hasn't come yet. I haven't paid for it. Just relax.
Yeah, let's wait until it arrives.
Yeah, let's relax. But no, I'd be very happy with that. That'd be great. That'd be very good. Heloc.
Any bites on your Calatrava yet?
Look, there's been a few low balls, but nothing. It's still not sold. Super chat. Here we go. T. Lavelle, $5. Hey Arch, public service announcement for the viewers: don't ever get married and don't ever have kids. That's all. Thank you.
I love it. That's my plan.
Yes.
That's not at least until 40.
Yeah.
Oh, 40 is late, Rolex. Come on, man.
No way, dude. Archie agrees.
By 35, you should be settled. At least find the person you want to, settle down.
No way, dude. By 35, I'm going to be fighting off my first DUI.
Yeah, but 40, Rolex, 40 years old, that's so old. Like, you're not
That's
even
not, Archie, is 40 old? Can you tell 40 is not old? Is 40 old?
I got to tell you, you know what? I want to stay. MJT, $10. Ha, don't worry, brother. We will work out a deal. He's cool. He's very, very cool. It's
Arch,
okay.
do you think 40 is old?
Look, the funny thing is, when you're 20, 40 is old.
To have
when you're 40, when you're 40, when you're 60, 70 is not old. Okay, so it's all relative. I would seriously say the best age, if I could go back in time, I reckon 35 to 37 is the best time. Because you're mature enough to have some wisdom, and you're young enough to have some looks. And so I got to tell you the honest truth there. It's... I'd say 40, is it old or not? I actually enjoyed my 40s. I have a contentment, because you kind of, instead, I was always nervous. Am I going to get success, achieve success? Once you're 40, you tend to care less about that. You start, you have a confidence. Yeah. Malik Diamond, $5. I bought my first Rolex after my first big money year. I have a house. After graduating, treat yourself, but don't let life be interrupted by it. I was 29. There we go. Malik Diamond. And MJT, $10. Otherwise, me may need to have a live auction on the show. No reserve price. That would bring in the viewers.
Yeah.
But in your 40s, didn't you get the 6 Patek's?
Yeah, late 40s.
Yeah,
late
but 40s. Still in your 40s, right? So that's incredible. Working class man, 6 Patek.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You know what? It doesn't. I don't really think that's. You could argue they're not the most popular models. You know, it's not an Aquanaut, it's not a Nautilus.
That's for
Steel Sports, Steel Sports. You know, it's. I got them for me, you know, but hey, Marco, you're a lovely guy. We love you. Come again. Same as Rolex and look, JJ Lecoute. It's been great having you on. I'm going to wrap this baby up. Thank you for coming on, guys. I will see you tomorrow. We did an hour show. Thank you so much to all the donators. I was worried. I didn't have internet working, so guys.
Yeah, it was a good stream altogether. Great.
It was great to see you here.
Thanks,
so, hey, thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys. See you tomorrow.
I'll see you.
Thank you. And as for the Rolex, do you get it or don't get it? Look, whatever you do, stick to your guns. If you really want it, get it.
Fuck it, do it.
But you've got to say to yourself, right, I've had one splurge. You don't need designer clothes. Just buy reasonable clothes.
Pontiff, Old Navy, and the Gap. That's it.
You've got to be sensible with your money. You can take one splurge, but you've got to tighten in other areas. So if you really mean so much to you, do it. Do it. But you know, I did a lot of things in that there. Rolex isn't the worst thing you could buy. It's not the worst thing. Okay, I let fate take its course. If it doesn't happen, say, okay, it wasn't meant to be at the moment. That's what I tend to do now. Okay, guys, see you in the next one. See you later.